If you currently own your home and you want to look at tapping into that equity to buy a new home or a new investment property, in this video, I'm going to share all things related to home equity, how to use it, how to set it up, how to set yourself up for success, and I'm going to share some specific strategies that can help you. So first thing you want to understand is, what is home equity? In the simplest description, home equity is the value of a property subtracted from what's owed on a property. I'll give you an example. $300,000 house that has a $100,000 mortgage. There's $200,000 of equity in that property. There's different ways for equity to build. In that same example, if someone had bought a house for $300,000 and they quickly paid down $200,000, they now have $200,000 of equity. So they just paid the balance down. Now there's equity. How most people build equity in a home, maybe they bought the home for $200,000. They paid down $100,000 over an extended period of time. During that same extended period of time, the house appreciated in value $100,000. So we're still $300,000 value, $100,000 of a mortgage, $200,000 equity. It's important to understand your equity position for a couple different things. One, for a lot of homeowners, their biggest asset is this equity that they have in their home. And the second piece is that equity can be a tool in your tool bag if you're looking at doing some different things with that. We can talk about what a couple of those options are. A couple reasons why someone may choose to access that equity in their home might be buying a new primary residence. It might be buying an investment property, tapping into that to buy a property that's going to generate additional revenue. The third reason may be to pay off some debt, some accumulating debt that's choking us and sitting out there and tapping into that. And the fourth potential reason is setting up an emergency access fund, I like to call it. We're not going to tap it, but it's going to be there and it's going to be available. My goal with this channel is to help with all things related to real estate, finance, and home buying. I hope you find value in this. I want to continue to help you. If you're enjoying it, please subscribe. I look forward to our journey together. Okay, so there's 4 ways that you can access your home equity. Number 1, sell the house. Mortgage is paid off. Whatever's left, minus taxes, is yours. The second option is cash out refinance. So let's say you owe $100,000 on your mortgage. Your home is worth $300,000. You could typically access about 80% of that total value. So 80% times 300 is $240,000. We've got a mortgage for $100,000. So that's about $140,000 there, less closing costs and fees associated with it, but access about $140,000 through a cash out refinance. Number 3, a simple home equity line of credit. In that same example with $300,000 house with a $100,000 mortgage, most lenders will allow borrowers to go up to at least 80%. So again, 80% times 300 is $240,000. There's a $100,000 mortgage there. That would leave us with a $140,000 line of credit. If you choose not to draw anything out on that, you have open credit available for up to $140,000. Think of a home equity line of credit like a credit card with zero balance. The last one is using something very similar to a home equity line of credit, but it's a bridge loan. It's bridging the gap from the current home that you own to the new house that you're buying. You're bridging the difference. You're going to use that equity as down payment for the next house. Once you buy your next house, you move into your next house, you sell your old house, you pay off your existing mortgage, and you pay off whatever bridge loan that you tapped into to use as down payment for the new house. Any leftover proceeds go back to you. Hey, I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you're finding it useful, please subscribe to my free monthly newsletter where I'm going to continue to share tactics around real estate, finance, and home ownership and equity. Look forward to seeing it. Now that you got a deeper understanding of home equity and how to use it, let me give you a real life example of clients I work with all the time buying their first, second, third, fourth rental property. And the tool they use is a simple home equity line of credit. Using that same example, $300,000 house, $100,000 mortgage, you're going to be able to easily tap into, in most cases, of up to about $140,000. If a client is interested in buying an investment property at, let's say, $200,000, they can tap into $40,000 to use as a 20% down payment on that $200,000 house. They'll now have a new mortgage on their investment property. Hopefully they get a tenant in, generating positive income, paying that mortgage, possibly kicking off, or most likely kicking off, additional income. What I recommend clients do is take that additional income to pay that $40,000 down as fast as possible. They can repeat the same thing buying another $200,000 house, another $200,000 house, and another $200,000 house. If we're talking about $40,000, that client could use that 3 times to buy 3 investment properties, putting 20% down on each one. There is security for sure in having equity in a home. And there is great joy and confidence and excitement to have a free and clear house. And I think that's awesome. There is another school to look at tapping into that equity and deploying it to buy investment properties where you can potentially earn passive income and capture the appreciation on investment property. 2 different strategies. It depends on your risk tolerance, but I think it's great to educate yourself and see what's right for you. Hey, I appreciate you watching this video. Are you ready to take the next step? I love to talk to you and meet with you personally. Contact myself and my team. We'll set up a time where we can talk about accessing your equity in your home to potentially help you meet your long-term financial goals. To get in my calendar and meet with me for a complimentary strategy call, please see the link below. And of course, I'll see you in the next video.